All right, so you got winners semis here. You got Firestorm versus Promo. It'll be a first to 11. And we got Firestorm, who seems to have a headache. And Promo, who, judging by his fun fact, is probably going to have a headache from taking a little too much caffeine. But nonetheless, two players who are very consistently fast. And it seems Promo is a very aggressive player. Lots of high APM, especially in the beginning. Loves that 6-3 stack. But Firestorm is just a pinnacle of consistency. Lots of speed, quality APM, quality down stacking, always playing very efficiently. Just a very tough player to really exploit because they don't really have any weaknesses in their game. Promo, on the other hand, can APM in the opener like almost no one else can. But once you get to the middle stages of the game, not quite as consistent in other areas. So we'll see if Firestorm can make it to the mid game in lots of these rounds and catch Promo in a tough position.
Yeah, and Promo and FS have a bit of a history playing each other. They're both top players from Tennessee. They've played each other a lot in tourney, and the results aren't one-sided at all. You know, both players are capable of beating the other. So this really is anyone's games here.
I don't know, but what's worrying to me is it seems like Firestorm has a huge advantage in the zone or Zen level here, and maybe that might be the difference maker in this set. I don't know.
That is true.
All that Zen practice might come to get Promo. Gotta watch out for that.
Yeah.
All right.
I was wondering what ZL was. The Zen level is... it might come in handy.
I love Zen mode. It's good practice. Like we're going to be getting into a warm-up pretty soon here.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. So we have FS on the left, Promo on the right. This should be Pog, as the kids are saying these days.
This is, in the new generation, this is a classic matchup. These two players play a lot both in and out of tournaments, so it's really a classic in the making.
And FS with this immediate back-to-back chain, going to take a quick warm-up round here.
Yeah, Promo just made a poor down stacking decision, and Firestorm was able to bury him with all that APM, and it'd be a very quick round for Firestorm in the warm-up.
Alright. It looks like we're going to get into the main set here now.
First to 11 with win by 2, and we are off. Got a 6 spin on Firestorm's side, a bit of a misdrop. Gonna have to find a quick way to skim through this. And Promo is setting a lot of pressure, and Firestorm just can't get out of that opening misdrop. It's a very quick round for Promo.
Yeah, and Promo was only going like 2.6 there. I expected a bit of more speed from Promo, but maybe trying to take things slower.
And maybe wanted to tank some garbage, get a good counter spike going. But now this is a classic Promo here, just whipping out that really fast 6-3. He gets some really good garbage. Firestorm just can't find the down stack in time, and it's another quick round for Promo. This is Promo's game. He's going to push you really hard in the opener with that 4.5 PPS 6-3 pressure, and if he gets good garbage, you're good as gone. So you have to play very carefully in order to not fall victim to his game.
And we see FS adapting here, setting a little bit less, playing a little bit more slowly and patiently. And it seems to be
FS gets 1 in 10, but gonna find a down stack here. Nothing too dangerous. The Promo's still whipping out that pressure, but FS has a pretty good board state here. Can do whatever they want. Promo's got some nice garbage, but FS has a cancel ready, so no issues there.
Yeah, both players seem pretty even thus far, but a massive game-ending spike from Promo.
Yeah, FS just placed one too many pieces there, wasn't able to get that piece in before the garbage tanked, and Promo's taking a pretty significant 3-0 lead here out in the opener.
Mm-hmm.
A little awkward stack from Promo, but ooh, he just plays one too many pieces, and the pass-through gets him, and that's going to be Firestorm's first round of the set.
Yeah, all these rounds have been over super quickly. I don't think a single one has made it to the minute mark.
Yeah, well, that tends to happen in sets because Promo has that very volatile play style.
Mm-hmm.
Sends a lot of garbage, a lot of cleans being sent back and forth, so you're going to see a lot of quick rounds. Now, big pressure from Promo. Firestorm seems prepared here. Gonna find a down stack. Getting to their garbage. But just too much pressure coming out on Promo's side. 230 APM, like 3.8 PPS. It's very difficult to contest that. Promo seems to be in really impressive form here. Ooh, but nice Tetris
with
PC
the
from
PC.
Firestorm. Promo's ready. It makes an awkward down stack, but the PCs just keep coming. And Firestorm just buries
there from Firestorm. Oh my.
Well,
Jesus.
you know, Firestorm has this very special ability to just find those PCs so quickly, especially in the mid game, and you know, especially after that 14-line Tetris PC. Promo just had a really tough time dealing with that garbage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're not prepared for it, it can catch a lot of people out, and that's what we saw there.
All right, looking like Promo making a bit of an awkward down stack here. Has to cycle through a lot of pieces, burns 2 eyes, but FS can't find the pressure to kill, and Promo's going to make it down with no issues here.
Yeah, FS had some rough misdrops there and kind of squandered a good kill opportunity.
FS had beautiful garbage, just sending tons of pressure. Promo's able to find the cancels and now has a lot of his own clean to work with. And Firestorm seems prepared. It's got some good defensive options here. Tanking a little bit of garbage, got some clean, sending it back to Promo. But Promo seems to have no issues dealing with this.
Mm-hmm. And FS has a bit of a chain going, but breaks it right as I say that. And some misdrops.
On FS's side. Can they find the down stack in time? Just barely. Have to make some compromises to their board, but it looks like they're through the worst of it. They actually find a nice multiplier. Now Promo's on the ropes here. Unfortunately, FS can't find the kill.
Yeah, FS didn't really have anything going there, and Promo's able to get out and kind of turn the tides a bit. Firestorm's in a dangerous position.
Yeah, Firestorm had to burn that eyepiece, made the down stack a little more difficult, but they're able to speed their way through it. And now Promo with a fatal misdrop at the top of their board, and Firestorm's going to bring this one closer, 3-4.
Mm-hmm. These rounds are starting to get a lot longer now, as both players kind of feel each other out more.
Yeah, Firestorm's starting to adapt to that opening pressure from Promo, not making too many risky decisions in the opener, just preparing to receive the garbage and get through it and counter spike, and if needed, get some good cancels going. Now, Promo doesn't have the garbage here, but seems like he's able to get through the worst of it. But Firestorm's just got a very clean field, just chilling at the bottom of their board here. Finds a nice little fractal setup. And Promo's going to tank, getting some counter spiking going, but there's a little bit of pass through, but Promo finds a beautiful counter spike.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
and FS with a bit of an almost drop, this could be fatal.
And it will prove to be fatal.
Mm-hmm.
Promo will take another round. Alright, FS using stick spin quite a bit in this set. They seem to think that this might play to their advantage. And Promo's got some clean garbage. FS has an awkward down stack. They're able to find their way through it. Gets that nice little copy style setup. Gets a good multiplier, but no trouble for Promo.
Yeah,
Promo commits to a T-spin here, and it's a little awkward, but makes their way through.
Oh, massive counter spike from Promo, sending FS right up. FS barely hanging on here.
Oh, clutch clear. It's not enough, but it's a rare time where the clutch clear does enable you to survive, but just too much pressure coming from Promo's side, and FS can't get down fast enough. And FS going for the very interesting MKO into into a TST, into an Imperial Cross. Very creative stuff from Firestorm.
And that Imperial Cross kept FS alive there. That was a massive spike coming over from Promo, and FS was able to stave it off.
FS had some rough misdrops there, but they deal with it beautifully. Back to a very clean board and able to send a lot of pressure here. Meanwhile, Promo is just downstacking this with very few issues. But FS is in the driver's seat here, just sending a lot of lines, and Promo's stuck playing defensively, trying to cancel. But just a little too much coming over from Firestorm. A huge spike, and Promo cannot deal with it. Promo played that round a little bit too passively. Just gave Firestorm free reign to send all the APM that they wanted to. And eventually they found the kill spike, and Promo did not have cancels ready.
And both players kind of waiting in the opening here. It seems like both want to tank.
Alright, Firestorm has to bail out of that STSD setup. They find a nice T-spin and Tetris setup, and now they got a beautiful board for APM here. They got a nice LST going. Firestorm is really pressuring Promo, and Promo manages to find a very fortunate downstack there. And it seems like they survived that pressure, and now Firestorm is the one that they're back against the wall here. Very good downstacking, though, from FS.
Yeah. Just barely staving off a lot of these spikes, and it seems they're fine now, but they're not really in the driver's seat here.
Yeah, and Promo just keeps this pressure going, and some very good spikes, and FS was making all the right downstacking decisions, but the pressure was just too much. Now we see...
waiting for that spike from Firestorm there. I'm going to send off the counter spike.
Another big spike from Promo. Firestorm doesn't have any problems dealing with this. They're going to get down. They're through to their clean. There's a little bit of cheese under it that they're going to have to work through. Now Promo just waiting, getting some garbage, sending some spikes over. But FS has a beautiful counter spike, and that misdrop just is an instant death misdrop for Promo there. And Firestorm will take this round, bringing it 5-7.
Very well played from FS there. Huge APM, huge pressure.
Now FS got this stick spin going. They had the PC, but they had some garbage, unfortunately. Now FS just building up a big APM stack here, sending lots of pressure. Promo has all the cancels ready, but he seems to have committed to something he should not have committed to here in his down stack, and Promo will lose another round to Firestorm here, and Firestorm's starting to close the gap again.
These are some very crucial wins for Firestorm, swinging the momentum in their favor.
Yeah, with a player as volatile as Promo, you never want to be at that big of a deficit, because you never know what's going to happen. Firestorm playing it safe here, knowing the volatility of Promo, just trying to keep a clean board. Unfortunately, they seem to have misdropped, but because they were playing so defensively at the bottom, they're able to get through that misdrop without any problems. They find a nice TSS donation, and they're just playing very defensively, but this is a rough misdrop.
Rough misdrops, yeah. And got out of it pretty effortlessly, and both players
almost got a heavy up stack here, sending a huge spike. FS is just barely able to cancel, but another misdrop for FS. These misdrops are going to prove costly at some point, but not yet. They're finding these down stacks. They're just keeping them in the game, barely. And now Promo's actually the one with their back against the wall. FS with a beautiful counter spike, coming from that very dangerous position after that misdrop and converting it into a win. Very well played on Firestorm's side.
And now it's all tied up. Yeah. More stick spin from FS.
Eyepiece misdrop shouldn't be too bad, though. Very easy fix.
FS tanking a lot more here.
Yeah, I mean, FS seems to want to play a counter spike heavy style here, and it's proving to be effective. That beautiful C-spin with the Tetris garbage, just a massive spike, and FS will take the lead here.
I think for the first time in the set.
I believe you are correct in that. And Promo just trying to play his game, playing a little slower, just trying to tank a lot of garbage, gets a big spike, and that's going to cost FS, as it seems they had some misdrops there, and we're right back to being tied.
This match is neck and neck.
Yeah, just like we expected from these two players. Now, massive counter spike from Firestorm, and there just isn't a down stack available for promo. And FS will hop back into the lead.
That was like 4 PPS, 7-2 from Firestorm. Very massive pressure.
For sure. And we see a lot of these crazy high-intensity rounds with these big spikes because these players are just sending so much in the openers, especially promo. And Firestorm is an experienced player who can convert all that clean into a huge spike. And promo is just getting caught at the top of their board without any downstacks available. And they got to really be careful with that.
Yeah, it's going to be match point here from Firestorm.
Firestorm has a lot of experience. They know how to kill when they need to. Ooh, rough board for Firestorm. They find a nice donation to save it, though.
An amazing donation.
Very well played on Firestorm's side. Very impressive. Now Promo's stuck with a down sack here. Seems to get through it pretty cleanly. A little bit of pass-through. Is that going to cost him? And yes,
that's going to be a game.
The pass-through costs Promo, and Firestorm takes the win. Very impressive stuff from Firestorm. They came from a deficit. They were able to adapt to the high-intensity playstyle from Promo, and they were ultimately able to take the win in the end there. Very well played by both players.
I do believe that was winner's side, so we will be seeing Promo some more.